Right, so I'm going to go through a leg press here, and I'm going to teach you how to make it hamstring and glute dominant or more quad dominant, okay? So we'll start with quad dominant. So to do that, you're going to position your feet as low as possible, feet shoulder width apart, toes just pointing out ever so slightly. And the big focus here is more knee flexion, so basically more bend at this joint and less action at the hip joint. And then when we come on to doing the hamstring dominant one, it's the opposite. So we're going to go up here, and we're going to get a lot more action at the hip joint and flexion, and a lot less at the knee joint. So the big kind of coaching point for both exercises is just keeping your back flat, your spine pressed against the pad, and keeping your hips nice and still. So the mistake people will make is because the force is pushing, they'll go too low because the force is trying to drive their body into an unsafe position, and their hips will be rolling around to accommodate for that. So you actually don't want to lower too much. That's probably going to be your range of motion for most people. Someone really flexible might get this much, but you don't need to come all the way down, because what you'll be doing is just moving at the hip and the spine, which is dangerous, and you won't actually work the muscle. So lots of knee flexion here, right up and down. So you see I can't get a lot of range, but I've got constant tension through the muscle I'm trying to work, and my spine and hips are staying nice and still. So remember, any kind of leg press or squat, you don't want to lock out at the top or come too high, because you've lost tension. So knees stay slightly bent, lower down and drive up. So you see lots of bend here. And then if we move to the hamstring version, feet all the way up, we're going to get less bend here, more bend at the hip. So you see my knees are coming further in now, there's more bend here. So we're decreasing the angle just here, and we're trying to pull with the hamstring. So the hamstrings are pulling down to extend up.